I spent $18.50 on Pokemon cards. Let me explain. The plan was to make $3,000 in profit. Let's see what actually happened. Like many people of late, me and my friend found a collection on Facebook Marketplace, and the seller was a longtime fan of Pokemon who had supposedly kept good condition of their cards, having them all protected. So we decided to take the risk, especially since they were willing to meet up with us. We were expecting most cards to be in about near mint condition, meaning the whole binder would have been worth about $5,000, giving us over $3,000 in profits. Unfortunately though, many of the big hitters, even these really cool cards like the Legends cards and Megas and Full Arts, were around MP to damaged condition, making the value significantly lower and making it much harder to sell all the cards off. Despite this, we were able to sell most of our cards within a single week, being these cards, these ones, and these right here. We sold them for a total of $17.45, which means that we were only about $100 short of break even, which, taking that to the next step, means me and my friend paid about $50 each to keep a whole bunch of cool cards, which we can take a look at right now. What we were left with was more than worth the $50 we each put in, being these cards, and these cards. What you'll notice is that there are some duplicates here and there, and many cards we calculated were not actually included in these images. But what's important is we profited $910. So we ended up walking away with about $455 in card value each, which is no small task. That's a good amount of money. But for the amount of time, money, and effort we put in, honestly, we wanted more of a profit. But that's okay, because we learned some important things. One, check the card conditions, check them all. Even if it's time consuming, even if it's annoying, that's the most important thing when it comes to selling cards. You don't want to have cards you can't sell. Two, be okay saying no. If they don't bring to the table the level of quality you were expecting, or they don't end up fulfilling their end of the bargain, just say no. It's your money at the end of the day. And three, finally, make sure you have a plan to sell the cards. Make sure you're able to sell them. Or if you're not, be comfortable not selling them immediately. This was a huge point of stress for us because this is our first time doing something like this, but luckily we ended up selling them within a week. All in all, we were pretty happy with what we got because we kept a bunch of cool mid-era to older cards that were nostalgic for us, and in the end of the day, they will appreciate. They're older and rarer, and this means in the future they will be very good for selling off or for trading for higher valued things that we really want. So all in all, we're pretty happy.